And hello all my fellow nerds out there, this is Oracle Nerd Richie and welcome back to Throwup Club. So, I actually started recording earlier and, it wasn't even capturing the game. My mistake. I was just, you all would have been looking at a black screen if I didn't notice that. Alright, but anyways, we're heading over to Sterlie's tower. Serene heads towards the stairs. Serene, hold up. We should take the elevator. The one we passed on the stairs? Yes. Wasn't it off limits? For the public, yes. But not for us. It's the back door of Sterlie's lower entrance. Are you saying we came up all this way just to go back down in an elevator? Not exactly. There's no earlier point of entry. What a headache. Sterlie is a natural structure. Of course it is. No one hates legs enough to design this. Exercise is good for you. And that aside, the elevator is multi-directional. It'll take us directly to the Audinil Portico. You could have led with that. Sweetie and Jicca both head to the elevator. Now entering Sterlie Court. Audinil Portico. Enjoy your stay. The smell of damp, sticky humidity and freshly rinsed plants. The fall of rain, the rush of spray of flecking water. The slick stamping of rubber shoes on lightly misted-giving floor. And a cool draft of cold air to juxtapose the natural heat. Just as living nature bears itself starkly against professionalism. This could only be Sterlie. Serene. Yeah? I'm going on ahead. We're here early, and I had to gather some things before we regroup. Just take your time. Got it. See ya, Jicca. Be good too. Jicca gives a seemingly rehearsed wave and makes her way deeper into Sterlie. Alright, I guess we explore now. So... Wait, I didn't even notice you! The first time? What the heck? How did I not notice somebody was right there? Okay, so yeah, I just said this earlier, but like, I was recording earlier and it wasn't even capturing the freaking game. I had the window catcher set to something else instead of the game. Whoops. My bad. Silly mistake I made. But yeah. I didn't even know there was somebody here at first. The flower smells sweetly acidic. These statuettes look like ice bags. Those hanging plants are so cool looking. And their fruit is super good. Why is this little tree separated from the rest? Okay, who are you? I didn't even notice you the first time. Hello? From the bushes comes out a muscular woman, roughly twice your height. Whoa! Rivian! Okay, your name is Rivian. Your design kind of reminds me of somebody. It reminds me of a different character. I just don't know who. What kind of voice should I give you? Well. If it isn't the squid herself. Looking a little out of the water, huh? How about I just... She reaches over, grabbing you by the waist. It lifts you straight off the ground, relentlessly spinning you around in circles. Throw you all the way to the pools, then? That ought to help, huh? Rivian! I'm good. I don't need any water. I'm not an actual squid. No? Huh. Well, you sure fooled me. Rivian sets you down and doesn't let you go for a few seconds, just to make sure you won't fall over. Good to see you too. You feel your hair getting ruffled while your eyes are closed. How is it kicking? A hell of a lot more now that you're here. Rivian pulls her gloves up tightly and releases them with a smack. Really though? Oh, you know. Same old, same old. Kicking ass and mining stacks of sharps. How's the dog? Great, you aside. And not aside? Still pissed, of course. As long as she's happy, I guess, huh? Is she still wearing my old CN jacket? Sure is. And she's not committing to a misdemeanor by wearing it anymore. Your girl's a full-fledged CN now. Though the jacket's still a little large on her. Heh, love to hear it. So, what's making you an early bird today? Jicca called for me, but I don't know what it's about yet. Everyone's convinced it's a promotion, but I'm barely a size spec, let alone a tips. There's a world of a difference between you and me. Maybe, but you've been an auditing champ. Not every tips has to blow through walls with her fist like a gal. Some are more the cunning type, you know? I'm not crazy enough for that. The cunning tips are like actually insane. Like literally. Heh, true. Then maybe you're something else. There's only one way to find out for sure, and that's seeing Jicca. Go get her, champ. After we finish talking, of course. I need my squid time too, you know. Yeah, of course. What are you doing? What brings you in today? What are you doing? So, what are you doing out in the portico? Oh, just, you know, tending to the plants. So, you're the one who takes care of them. Color me surprised. Why? Taking care of something delicate and pretty scratches the heroic fantasy itch, no? Heroic fantasy? I don't think that's what most people think of gardening. No? I mean, just look at them and try your best to tell me that each and every one isn't a princess. Maybe once I practice enough, I can give a human relationship a go, huh? You're such an herbo, Rivy. A what? Nothing. You're just fun. Rivian smiles and nods. Ah, thank you. So, do you like plants too? Yeah. Yeah, they're super weird, but super cool. And you can't forget pretty. Right. What would you rate these plants on a scale from that to yeah? I rate them a yeah. These are pretty dope. I mean, look at, they're freaking mushroom caps with fruit coming out of them. I mean, well, it looks like a mushroom cap, but it's not. At least I don't think it is. These are pretty dope. I give them a yeah. Right on, little lady. Do you know what these are? They're from various other wards. Not a clue. Then it's time for some trivia. You point the different plants out and I'll share fun facts. Sound fun? You know what? Yeah, sure. Sounds like a blast. Let's do it. Alrighty then. You point, I speak. Okay, these things. That one's really cool looking. It's a jelly now from the drink in Natatoria. They typically grow from cracks in the grout of deep underwater pools and float upwards. But they can survive just fine out of water too. Given that they get enough rainfall from the pendant sprinklers. They have a painful stinging cells and use them along with their glowing fruit to attract and catch fish. But above land, with a good caretaker, they don't need fish to survive. They're a cool case of something resorting to extreme methods to survival in a harsh environment. Something that with the right amount of love and care can survive peacefully in kinder places. They remind me of some people I know in FC. They remind me of someone too. Next plant. Okay, what about these flowers? What kind of flowers are these? Good question. Those are parch... Do I even have to say this last part? Do I have to say it? These are parched coxcombs. They grow in dark, vacant atriums here in GA. They're also called lonely blossoms. I'm gonna just go with lonely blossoms. because they're capable of moving from one area to another. They prefer places far away from foot traffic. It takes a special amount of care to provide a place for them they don't want to run away from. And some botanists believe they're capable of hearing sound, which they use at great distance to suss out water pipes. Perhaps that's why they hate noisy areas. Rivian looks to be quite proud of her parched coxcombs. Next plant. What about this? This one looks pretty silly, doesn't it? It's a drunken palm from Natatoria. It looks weird because it resembles a tree, but it is in fact just a big woody herb. But that's just the palm part of the name. As for the drunken part, this plant grows hard fruit called a calobo, with a clear liquid inside. The calobo juice contains large amounts of alcohol with a pungent vinegary smell, which the plant uses to protect its seeds from predators. Calobo juice is used for sour alcohol frequently. I feel like I've had some before. Next plant. What's this one? A mini bozoid tree from the old FA. A tree fan would say that full bozoid trees become extinct, with only the mini ones surviving, due to gardeners favoring the smaller size. But I'm no tree fan, oh no. I'm a tree expert. When planted alone, bozoids only grow in small sizes, making them mini. When planted near other trees, they suck up their neighbors' nutrients and grow in much larger sizes. It's said that bozoid doesn't stop growing until its neighborly supplies run out. Because of this, the bozoid often affiliate with parasitic ideas. And its name has come to mean someone who survives and gains power from hurting other people. There was an article a long time ago warning gardeners not to plant bozoids next to other trees. With that, the downfall of old fecundality and its gardening teachings, people largely forgot about the tree's duality. People today just assume mini bozoids has to be planted alone to survive, and larger bozoids aren't around anymore. They also wrongly assume that the tree was named after the term. Does it bother you that people don't know? I think it's a cool example of how language changes with public knowledge. And that's all of them. Well, that was fun. Thanks. Anytime, champ. What brings you in today? So, what are you in for? My garden. And I was maybe hoping to see Yuffie. She's not gonna like it if you ambush her. She's giving me no options. What else do I do? I just keep reaching out. Just keep trying. Sometimes people will take a while to come around, but consistent effort and open invitations are most and best things you can do to make amends. She might decline now, but that could change somehow that could change someday. If you were to stop, she might think you've given up on making good with her. Yeah, you're right. You're really smart, Squids. It's no problem. What exactly was it you did again? I broke an important keepsake of hers. Can you not replace it? I tried to, immediately, but I think that made things worse. I've never seen Yuffie genuinely upset before. Then you're doing better than I did. Seeing her upset is horrible. It's like she can't grasp what to even do with those feelings. This whole thing seems out of character for her. I doubt she would get upset if I broke something of hers. It was a different time, and she was a different girl. Going through a lot. Some things are way more important when you're young and don't have much to call your own. Yuffie can buy new stuff now, and has friends to bring a smile to her face if something upsetting happens. But back then, she had nothing. Nothing but me. And I let her down. How did you two even wind up together? You're quite a bit older, right? Hey, I'm young! But Yuffie is younger, yeah. She was adopted by DG mothers from a matron in FC, because I was special. They tried to raise me, but I ran away back to FC and fell on hard times with drugs. Jesus. They were terribly abusive people, and life was better in the cold. They would later adopt Yuffie from the matron in DG, and naturally I was worried for her. I kept in contact with her and our mothers to keep tabs, while I made a life for myself in a scavenger gang. But one day, our mothers did something awful to Yuffie. And I bought a home, rounded up the gang, and I sort of kidnapped Yuffie. Yeah, I know. Sounds bad. Rivian grabs the back of her neck. But sometimes you gotta do things that look bad on paper. You gotta take the bullet for someone you care about to be happy. I got a stable job after that, and raised her for a time. I just realized I didn't have my avatar on screen. Whoops. We were really happy. Then I fucked up and upset her. Everything kind of crumbled in an instant for us. When she was old enough, she left. It's been like this ever since. I see. I'm sorry. Could you talk to her for me? Whenever it's a good time? Just tell her I'm not so bad. Sure. Will do. Thank you, Sue. Okay, I guess there's nothing else to talk about. Catch you later, Rivy. Go show the world who's boss, girly. Hey, I didn't even notice that she was there. Like, when the first time I was around in this area. Jeez. Okay, let's head inside. Ugh. Ugh. It's super chilly in the foyer today. It's an old font sign. I know that this one says firing range because Sterlie's natural layout is largely used. Nobody's sure how, but the rooms proved rather convenient. Instead of a big useless mess, like other natural architecture. The window looks into Sterlie's firing range. I try my best not to pretend that it's not there. Ooh. Dude, this place is very huge. Okay, so Jicca's office is in the Ideal Court. I'm assuming that we're in Audi Nail Court. Okay, Portico is there, so we're here in 2. We're in the foyer. 4 is the cloister. 3 is the infirmary. Oh, found a canned flush juice. Flush juice? Ew, gross. But very useful. And flush juice. Used to clear the body of everything along with the digestive tract. Can also be used drastically to fight digestive or urinary tract infections. Ugh. I don't know how to feel about that. Pretty sure this window looks into Sterlie's abandoned courts. Due to our lack of members and sheer size of Sterlie, we occupy only 2 courts. AOD Nil and Ideal. Though, Sterlie has thousands if not hundreds of thousands of courts. An abandoned court. I once asked Jicca why they were called courts if there were more than 4, and she told me that it comes from the term quarter, meaning an area in which people were stationed within Sterlie. Sectors have various rooms all throughout the tower, so dividing Sterlie by department wouldn't quite work. And using the room numbers would be, well, you know, ridiculous. Okay, let's go into the door. Serene? Sup, Mume? Despite her unchanging face, you can tell Mume's happy to see you by the way she paces. She's kind of adorable. What are you... You're in early. I meant... What am I doing in early? Mume nods. Jicca called me, but I've got extra time to kill. I see. Want to talk? Sure. Yeah, of course. That's why I'm here, :3. Holding down the infirmary well? Yes. But no one's gotten hurt. What about Jicca? She takes special care. I legally can't work on her. Huh. So, just look after kids lately then. Kimi and Versi? Don't sweat it. The name's hard for me to say too. Hallucine's kid, right? Mume nods. One of... True, but Versi's the only kid she's mother to, right? She's the matron to the rest. That's right. Are the kids behaving? Have the kids been behaving? Kimi said, why did your eye point differently? I didn't like that. It's always rough for you, huh? Mume nods. I'm sorry about that. Kids just don't understand why questions might be rude. Mume nods and holds a hand close to her mouth. Why'd you choose Sterlie? I never asked, but why did you choose Sterlie? A surgeon who doesn't get surgeries getting a job? I don't trust a holistic surgeon, the patient said. You're not holistic? Mume shakes her head. Not holistic. Just surgeries are still too scary. Can't do them. Can't get them. Not for Mume. Well, glad Sterlie accepted you. You're easily one of the best. Mume nods and smiles. Where are the kids? Where are the kiddos at? Versi. Mume nods. She's asleep just over there. Kimi is old enough to explore. She's out for an hour and then she'll go to Hallucine for the rest of the day. How's she been? Mume gets lively with her hands. She's crazy about her plushie. Hushi? You should go find her. Will do. What was it like being a matron? You were working as a matron when you became a surgeon, right? That's why you look after the kids here? Mume nods. Nursing room, wet nurse, then matron, then surgeon. What was it like? I don't remember my matron. Like being a mom to many kids. You get them from nursing rooms, then raise them, then teach them. And moms pick up? No. Moms adopt them? Mume nods. I didn't realize matrons took care of education as well. But it makes sense now that I'm thinking about it. You were a wet nurse too. Suppose you can't say anything about that job though, huh? Mume shakes her head. Shame. Nursing vow. Okay, nothing we can interact with. Okay, wrap up. It was lovely chatting with you. Mume twiddles her fingers. Thank you. You never had to thank me, Mume. Okay. Oh, and good luck with Jicca. I'll do my best. Bye-bye. See you, Queen. Aww. There's all different medical licenses from various credit assurance companies. There's so fucking many. I can't imagine going through all that work just to get a glorified permission slip. Not for a practicing surgeon, at least. Must be a way to squeeze money out of people. Oh? USB 24.1. USB 23.1. USB reader. Oh! I didn't know I can read things. Gasling's overview over size specs. You can't be serious. Are you serious? My daughter dropped her ball and it rolled into the hall outside the sanatoria. She was crying. What was I supposed to do but go get it? I didn't know leaving sanatoria would tank my damn credit score to Durium tier. Now they won't even let me withdraw physical credit cards from the ATM. And I don't even qualify for the surgery. I had scheduled next Wednesday now. This seriously can't be my fault. I do my best to be a good mother, and this is what I get? Those damn Sterlie fuckers that can get away with so much because of limited credit immunity. Well, us normal women can't even step foot outside the beaten path without plummeting. It's gonna take forever to get back to Patina. So maybe you and Philly should ask to be put on separate plans and fight involvement with me. That's the best we can do. Million mirror sightings. Have you kept up with the local news? There's no dirt on it, but I heard through the PICC line that Million Mirror has been making the rounds in a Dignity Flat multiplex. Several people have been pulled out of the place, burned to a crisp. Pretty scary, huh? Good thing there's a hospital right next door, I guess. Could question the survivors. I also heard that those are the only people who made it out before the collapsing from being fried. Million Mirror is one of those crazy oddities that jumps rooms and replaces them and shit. I wonder where the people go who can't leave before it changes location. Do they like jump with oddity? Do they end up in whatever room is replaced? Or do they go somewhere else? Now that's a worthwhile scoop. If you do a story on it, make sure to cut me the lead tax, okay? Go get him, Gwene. Oh, Athling's overview of size specs. Okay, that is a lot of reading. I think I might read that in a different episode, if I feel like it. 103 credits. You already have the same equipped. How do I unequip it again? I kind of forgot. Okay, is there anything else? Ding 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 ding. An old font sign. Though Moon may also text the names of those in the infirmary rooms up there. Alright. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, wait, there is! USB 22.1. Oh, I almost missed that! Big Sister Raid. Did you hear about the Big Sister Raid in Chuli's home? Were you aware that she had Puranama fetishes and shit? And not like one souvenir from one freaky FC Institute, but like a whole ass culty room? Beldams are creepy, but Beldams consorts are creepier because they actually exist and apparently right under our noses too. If you haven't blocked Chuli yet, do it. No doubt she'll ask around to see if anyone will host her, since she can't go home anymore. What a parasite. Oh, 22.2's gotta be around here then somewhere. Alright, carefully search everywhere. Okay, I'm not finding anything. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything in here, so... yeah, let's just go back. Alright, let's go this way. Cloiser. Crumble. I guess that bravado wasn't enough. My tummy's still pretty hungry. I should eat breakfast in the library before I speak with Jicca. Do I really need to read that? A fire extinguisher, emergency stabilizers. Firing range. Armory. I'm not going inside. Oh, okay, what's in here then? Oh, hello! Who are you? Stydia! Oh, hello, Serene, sweetheart! Hi? You know, you should really... Stydia reaches her hands out towards Serene's head. Don't touch me. Aw, of course. Well, you really should tilt your head to the right. This again? Your eyes are so beautiful. With just a tilt, you can invoke the holy symbol of Mary. Do it for me? No. Then maybe just refrain from tilting your head to the left. That would be not so good. Look, I didn't choose to have the shape of a spade, alright? I'm not gonna tilt my head just to do whatever it was that you want. Your shape is an untapped blessing, Serene. I pray every day for you, hoping that you'll come around to realizing that. She kind of reminds me of Angie from Danganronpa. Like, she kind of looks like her a little bit. Stop praying for me. Oh, but that's my job. I don't have a guilty conscience, and I don't need prayers. All I do is audit. Why do you stick to spiritually consoling the suspects who actually want it? It doesn't hurt. Well, it sure annoys me. It's a worthwhile price. You just don't know any better as an eulistic. Serene grits her teeth. Again with the patronizing. Have you looked into demonstrations? What are you here for? What's a utilistic? You called me a utilistic earlier. I did. What the heck is that? Those who don't believe in Mary and say there's no proper way of knowing what providence is. They believe that providence isn't a god, and that its secrecy is important in keeping it free from exploitation. Utilistics think providence came first and beliefs in Mary followed. It's what most widespread ideology. But that's not even an ideology or belief, though. It's just sticking to common sense and hard facts. Utilistics like to think themselves as pragmatic or non-religious, but every member of every belief thinks the same way. I got quite a bit of shit to say on that, but I don't think I should. Maybe that's for the best. Stydia smiles and Serene scowls. What are you here for? Do you secretly come here just to talk with me? I know it can be hard to admit a change of heart. No! I did not! I came looking for food. For breakfast. I can cook you something really quick. Absolutely not. You'd like put holy saline in the damn food or something. But you won't even notice it? The blood of Mary is tasteless. I don't care. I said I don't want it. Are you gonna help me find food or what? I'll make you food, sweetheart. I mean, she looks to be a pretty good baker. Do not make me food. Bless your soul. Serene grits her teeth. Have you looked into denominations? Have you looked into the denominations like I suggested? Absolutely not. I respect any and all beliefs in Mary, but I'd much rather you become a quietin like myself. Serene crosses her arms. Oh, a quietin, huh? What are their beliefs? When Mary was killed by Juno, her absence resulted in the return of sin and primals. Saint Sterlie, in Mary's wake, established the Council of Providence to carry on their blessings and protection. This tower we stand in is holy ground. Oh, wow. My eyes are opened. Oh? Yeah, I get it now. Religion is a fanfiction for old people. I mean, that's kind of a cynical way to look at it. Don't give me that look. You were asking for it. Can you leave me alone now? If you're not gonna help me, can you just leave me alone already? Fine. But come back to me if you want a proper meal and have a change of heart, alright? I'll gladly— Cool, thanks, bye. USB 25.1. 25.1 Fray reports. Have you noticed an increase in Fray reports as of late? They've been popping up on my desk as if Sterlie is supposed to do anything about them. Should I send messages back to them, let them know, or just ignore them and not waste my time? CN Vals. The USB isn't updated by another user. Blacklist the sender's address from reporting to Sterlie and ignore them. Tips head of SIA arrest. Okay. Oh! There's jelly nettle fruit in here. They should be filling it up for breakfast. I don't think anyone would mind if I took a couple. You grab some fruit. Oh? USB 26.1. Chroma earrings and some sharps. Chroma earrings. Over time, these pieces might stain the skin of your ears with iridescent layer of flaky crust. Ugh. Yeah, I know how that feels. I've actually had my ears pierced before when I was younger. I used to have hoop earrings. I don't wear them anymore, but like, I still have remnants of the holes that were there on my ears. Chroma was very popular jewelry material before its odd properties were discovered. Sharps, used to craft first aid weapons, ammunition, and medications. I should eat these in the library. Okay. Okay, I guess I leave then. Oh, I go to the library. Shane pulls a book off the shelf. Shell of the Ghost. Oh, Ghost in the Shell, I get it. It's a really hefty book with prosthetics and biothetics. Place it back. Because I'm actually gonna leave this part here for now. This has actually been really fun. I really like the story so far, and all the characters are very bright and welcoming. I kind of like them all, especially the last one we just met. She reminded me a lot of Angie from Danganronpa. I'm not gonna lie, she kind of does, like the white hair and all that. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this episode here for now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason.